Today I'd like to focus on the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, and I want to read to you 3 verses, verses 7 and 8, and then verse 11. If among you one of your brothers should become poor, in any of your towns within your land that the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not harden your heart or shut your hand against your poor brother, but you shall open your hand to him and lend him sufficient for his need, whatever it may be. And then in verse 11, for there will never cease to be poor in the land, therefore I command you, you shall open wide your hand to your brother, to the needy and to the poor in your land. This is God's desire for all of us. Many people today wonder, why are there people in the world who are doing without? Why are they suffering? Why isn't God providing for them? I believe that God is telling us in His Word that He has supplied multiplied times over all that we need. God has supplied bountifully for us. The problem is our own selfishness. Because of greed, because of hands that are closed to the needs of others, there are those around us who are suffering. Now, we're not going to solve the problem ourselves. I believe there's going to be hunger and poverty all over the world. There are places where we can't really make a difference. But what God is telling us, where you are, where you can, here's what I want you to do. Open your hand. Be a generous person. What a great mindset to have. Realizing that all that God has given us is not so that we can keep it for our own selves, not so we can build bigger barns and store up more of our things, but the reason why God has blessed us bountifully is so that we in turn can be a channel of blessing to others. So God's encouragement to us today is very plain, very straightforward. Open wide your hand. Be generous. Be generous in your giving to the Lord. Be generous in giving to the poor. Be generous in giving of your time and your resources to others. This is God's plan. This is the way we can be a truly blessed person, because God knows that we have people around us who have needs, and He has given us opportunities to share in meeting those needs. And when we do, we're the ones who are blessed for it. When we give to the poor, He says, we are lending to the Lord.